All right, Chris Gravelle and Geoffrey Long back for a 4-pack Return to Ravnica Sealed as part of our Making It Magic. This is brought to you by 60cards.com and thecardnexus.com. Make sure to check out his site and his bots for good prices on the stuff you need and want and love. So, here are our rares. It's not great, not bad. We'll see what we got going. So white has this stuff. All of that's good.
That is pretty good.
Blue, that could be okay. This could be okay. Crosstown Courier is no bueno. We could play one of those. Maybe that. Not that. We would play that. Not that. And that's good.
Bad.
Yeah. This is good. 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 It looks like red does not really have enough cards to play, but the cards are solid. Good, 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 good. It's just too expensive. So for black green, we're looking at those two. For red black, we're looking at these two. Oh, he's also in black green. For Is It, we're looking at this stuff. For blue white, we're looking at that stuff. Green white looks solid. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of red. I don't see us getting red into this.
Yeah, there's just not enough.
Nope. Man, my mouse, I think my mouse is dying. It's been giving me nothing but problems. So, green-white looks good, and then we have a Golgari Guildgate, a Golgari Guildgate, a Rakdos Guildgate, a Selesnya Key Rune, and Is It Key Rune. Black-green looks good.
Yeah.
Black-green-white looks good. And we can easily play black-green-white. So let's cut out... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is wrong with you, mouse? Alright, so let's cut those. Let's cut this. Really? Alright. Good lord. Alright, so here's our black, green, white stuff. We're not going to main deck that. But Chromatic Lantern will make it easy. Volatile Rig will probably not make it just because it's likely to kill all of our stuff too.
Yeah.
The Key Rune would go in. The 2 Golgari Guildgates, but we won't add those yet. So let's look at converted mana cost. I think we can cut the Drain Pipe. Probably 1 Swift Justice. Drudge Beetles are good. That's all. Mine Rot can go away. We're going to have 2 Guildgates, so I think the Jailbreakers are actually awesome. Jared can do some real work. And this actually is not... Yeah, so this is actually not bad on our mana either. I mean, like, Jared we're not going to bring back to life. We can probably get rid of the Phantom General, because I think this is our only token.
Yes.
Yep. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of the General. God, we still need to cut a lot. I don't know that we need that. It's good, but... Jared's kind of tough to play going 3-color. We're just kind of counting on the Chromatic Lantern to make it easier.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 Guildgates make it easier. God, I hate to cut this many creatures, though. We can't trample with that. It's nice, but I think I want to stick with tricks. I love Deviant Glebe, but I'm just not sure that it's worth playing. I could probably get rid of the Slum Reaper. Well,
I mean,
I don't know if I want to get rid of Slum Reaper.
I'm
more tempted to get rid of that.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like the Armory Guard because we have 2 Guildgates, and he gets the bonus from the Guildgate also. I'm almost thinking that we could just go green-white. Because really we're just looking at this for our black stuff. And then we could add in a little bit of extra good green-white stuff and just make it real tricky. Makes it all the trixies. And we can cut Chromatic Lantern.
So that makes it more consistent.
Yeah.
Make it a lot better, actually.
Do that. Add this.
Bring that other Swift Justice back in if you want it.
Yep. I can add.
I like that card.
Do I want Swift Justice or do I want a Phantom General? Just because I'm only at 10 creatures. That's the problem here. 10 creatures is not very good. Well, 11 creatures with this. And that makes it 12 creatures. So is white better than black? I mean, with white we get... So let's see. So let's look at the black cards that we really like. The black-green stuff would be that. That's the really good black-green. Oh, sorry.
Perilous Shadow.
Yeah. So that's a really good black-green. For the really good white cards, Soul Tithe is good. This is really good. Common Bond is good, but it's not the end-all be-all.
Risen Sanctuary is almost impossible to cast.
Yeah, I mean, this takes up more than half of our mana, so...
Well,
so really we'd be playing white.
I mean, maybe
for this
black,
stuff.
green with the 2 guild gates.
Yeah, I think black-green's probably the way to go, actually. Centaur Healer is extremely good, but...
Yeah.
I think we're looking at a lot more creatures going this way. And then the Key Rune's not going to make it either. And this is not going to make it. Uh-oh.
Where'd everything go?
Is it really... Is my green and black really that light? I mean, I could do... Like, these are just so expensive.
It's just so hard to get to enough mana on those.
Maybe we could do this. Jeez. And then I guess with this deck, with this build, we would go Volatile Rig. I don't like that. Ugh.
Probably. That only gets us to 15.
Yeah, I mean, we're 14 right now. And then, that's so awkward. I mean, Jared's good if you're playing a bunch of creatures. But we're not. And there's not enough black-red. And there's not, I mean, maybe we splash some white into it and make it mainly black-green. What if we did this for white stuff?
Soul Tithe.
What if we did that? Oh, well, we need to cut something.
You want to bring the Key Rune back in?
Yeah, the Key Rune needs to come back in. And really, this should probably be in there.
Probably. If you're going to play 3 colors, it's...
So Slum Reaper goes away. And 1 Swift Justice.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess that could be a good deck.
I mean, I think the 2 guild gates, it's just going to have to be 3 colors.
Yeah, there's just... I mean, I could go green-white, but it's just not very strong. Or I could go blue-white, and I get Supreme Verdict, Sar Patrol... But the creatures all, I mean, besides a Voidwalker, Asperia's Skywatch, and the Doorkeeper, like, it has nothing.
Yeah.
And then red's just too light on anything. I mean, the white cards are great, but there's just not enough of them. I don't know. I think this is probably the best bet that we have, is to go this 3 color.
Yeah, I think draw's fine with the 2 guild gates
Yeah.
and the chromatic lantern.
Probably. Because they're not going to be playing much as far as removal goes on artifacts. And then we also have the key rune, which will help. We just don't have any real big killing stuff, but it's fast. So I guess this works. I think this is fine. I don't think this is a great pool.
No.
I think Tristani's Judgment could probably go in, but I like the Soul Tithe and the Swift Justice and Giant Growth more.
Do you still want to leave the Volatile Rig out?
Yeah, because Volatile Rig kills everything in this
Because it
deck.
killed everything.
I mean, literally, like, the only thing that would survive would be this, and maybe Jared. So,
Yeah,
so
probably.
yeah, Volatile Rig is a no-go, I don't think.
But it's such an exciting card.
Yeah, I wonder if I did red as the third color. We would add a Lobber Crew, Tenement Crasher, Electromancer, and another Key Rune. See what happens if I do that. Because really, that's the 3, and then those 2. So if we added... Oh, we wouldn't need the Key Rune. I don't know why I thought that. We'd do the Guild Gate. And then we'd do Lobber Crew, Tenement Crasher, Street Spasm, and...
You have to take out the Celestia key rune.
Oh yeah, sure do. By converted, Celestia Key Rune comes out. We're looking at 14 cards, so we still have room for 3. So we could do that now. We could do... This is just such an expensive card for a 3/1. It's
Doesn't
silly.
seem good.
No, but that's pretty decent. I mean, it's 5, but it's good. I guess with more creatures, we could play that. And
I mean, Mind Draw's not the worst thing in the world if you had to play it.
no, and this actually, I guess,
That's-
isn't the worst either. But
That's probably... The Vermin's probably better with the Slum Reaper.
yeah,
Something you can...
yeah, and it also helps out Jared.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way to go, because then I have solid removal for the entire ground. I have damage that can go through every
Lobber
turn.
Crew's good. Tenement Crasher's good.
And then Tenement Crasher's a beat.
And maybe that's pretty good.
And then we have Rakdos Gilgate. We don't have enough red to really have to worry about it too much. We're making this much more consistent. We only need a couple red in it. And that gives us 13 creatures with 1 trick. And then we have 1, 2 guys that can pump up this dude. And then this gives us bigger dudes to throw with Jared.
That's probably pretty good.
This is probably the way to go. It's weird. It looks janky, but...
You know I love janky.
Yep. But this may be the way to go for this. 4-pack's so weird with this set. I'm glad that we're going through a whole lot of this particular set, though. Because 4-pack with guilds is just silly. It's just all kinds of bizarre stuff. I could maybe... Let's see. I like Deviant Glee more than... I'm seeing if there's room for Dynacharge.
Let's see. I was looking at that too because I kind of like Dynacharge.
Yeah, Dynacharge is good, but I don't know that there's room for it. I don't know what I would cut for a Dynacharge. 13 creatures is good with Jared, because then Jared could come in as like an 8/8, 9/9.
Yeah.
But Dynacharge can make whatever he throws bigger. But I think my creatures are small enough, and I have 2 tricks. It just wouldn't hurt to have 3. I just don't know what else I'd cut. I'd much rather have a Street Spasm. Street Spasm is going to be tough to overload, though. Or at least tougher. I think I just go with this. I think this is the way to go.
Yeah.
It's a little risky. Wow, really? That's your suggestion? Goodness. I think we could probably go down to 2 there and then 4 here. So we have 6 green, 7 black, and 3 red. 6 green, 7 black is what I would do anyways.
Yeah.
So and then it gives us 3 red, and Street Spasm may just have to be spot removal.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be tough to overload.
Yeah, but if we get in a bind and we get into a into a stall game, then it'll do the trick. So all right.
You generally don't need the red until a little bit later.
Yeah. So all right, that's what we're gonna try. All right. So we'll be right back with game 1.